G'day legends, Aaron here from Off the Grid Media. Today I've got my newest modification, the long awaited TJM HD compressor. So this is a vehicle mounted compressor. You can mount it in 5 different directions. A lot better specs than the last model that I've been using. Now available separately is the pump up kit. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing on these now, and then I'm going to do the bare minimum to get this thing running, because I want to do a quick comparison for you of the 2 different models. So here we are, let's rip this thing out. Quick look at the box, open him up. Straight up, you've got the wiring loom. So comes with your switching, your relay, and it's got a 40 amp fuse in here. The compressor runs about 32 amp current draw at 30 psi. So you need a 40 amp fuse. Further in, instruction manual, some sort of bracket. Let's rip this thing out, eh? Straight up, you can just see the difference in quality from the new to the old. So I'm excited to get this out. Let's get this out of the plastic. Get out of there. Righto. Look at that. Straight up, you can see it's got the safety relief valve set for 155 psi in the event anything happens. It's a 48mm cylinder bore. So this here is quite interesting actually. So this is an integrated air tank. So the air tank actually wraps around the motor on the inside. So you've got 0.23 litres of capacity in there, and it actually works as a manifold as well. So you can mount your these are outlet ports here, so you can run your Pro Locker or Air Locker off it. A couple more on the bottom to give you a couple of options. So this is your mounting bracket, so you can mount it in different points to give you a bit more versatility. A bit more freedom of where you want to mount it. So this is the cooling fans in here to keep it nice and cool. That helps with the 100% duty cycle, and that's for the air filter, which is just in here. So it's got a little air filter. Get that out. Screw that straight in the end. It's got another thing in here. It's got the pressure switch. So this is a pressure switch. Cut in is 90 psi, cut out's at 120. So that'll control this. So you can flick a switch, it'll pump up to its pressure, and then it'll cut out. So then as soon as you put load on it, drops below 90, it'll cut back in, top it up. So yeah, that's a quick look. The whole weight of everything in this box was just under 6.5 kilos. So it's not that heavy. Some of the bigger compressors are quite heavy. I know, it seems pretty similar to the old one. It's a little bit smaller, a bit more nimble. Now I've ripped all that out, got the airline kit as well. So sold separately, $69 for this one. Let's see if I can get into it. Here we go. A lot better bag straight up than the older model. I actually pulled the compressor out of the bag and threw it away. I actually keep my older hose in here, if you can see. Ooh, unlock him. That's where I keep it, if you can see that. So hopefully that one will fit in there. I'll probably do the same. So 6-meter hose, Nitto compatible, quick lock fittings, straps to hold it together. The bag's plenty big enough, so you're not trying to jam it in there to try and make it fit. That's always good. That's your clip-on fitting. A fitting for the compressor. What else have we got in here? So you've got an air blower and some basic pump-up tools for I don't know, whatever you want to pump up, balls, air mattresses, whatever. So it's a lot better kit. It's a nice little bag, whether you decide to use it or not. good stuff. I do apologise for the wind. I can't find anywhere else to go today, and I want to get this done today. So I'm going to do the bare minimum to get this thing running. First up, a bit of thread tape on the air filter. Get this out of here. Wind that in. This wind has just been blowing a gale all day. It's been absolutely annoying. Trying to wash the car, get ready for triple A with the boys. So throw that in there, and then next up, 6mm Allen key. Pull this out. 5mm Allen key. Pull the rear one out. These two front ones are for the locker solenoids. Yeah, they mount in there and face forward, so plenty of room for them. Now we've got the pressure switch, being different sizes. It's going to go in there. Put a bit of thread tape on that one. So the reason I'm not doing the full install today is the spot I am mounting this isn't built yet, so just going to get it running for now. But yeah, I've got some good ideas for this this air system, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. Right, that's on there. We've got a shifter and tighten him up, and then what I just had here. Next thing, you get your airline pump up kit. Find the quick lock fitting. Same thing, just put a bit of thread tape on him as well. Righto, got a bit of thread tape on there. Install that one in there. It's nearly that done. So then I'll be able to hook the 6-metre airline straight into this. Just give both of these a light nip up. Nothing too crazy, anything aluminium. Nice. So that's that. So just sit this one to the side for now. Just pulling this one out of the bag. What have we got? We've got the compressor isolation switch and the harness. So got the switch there, unravel it. Got a separate harness. So this looks to be for your 2 locker switches and your isolation switch, so I'll still need that. Unraveling this big girl here. So we've got the power in, so today I'll just have to put some lugs on this to get it to work. Relay, got your maxi fuse, 40 amp. Come on down to here. You've got these two, which will be your power and earth to the compressor, which will plug in just here. This looks to be the pressure switch, and then these two look to be what would go to your solenoids if you had Pro Locker solenoids. As far as that is concerned, all else there is this here, so I'll plug this in now. So I'll need that switch wired up. There we go. I'll just find a diagram. See if this is a real test to see how good instructions are. So if I can figure this out, it's gonna be sweet. What have we got? We've got a couple of numbers, that's a good start. They click in nice. Last one, blue and white, number 8. Clip him on. So that's my switch. So long story short here today, we've got the in the cab stuff, we've got the switch, we've got the accessory power, and then we've got the dash lights, the power supply for the compressor. So that's all I should need to do today. Hopefully join them 3 and 1 earth. We'll get it running. Get the old airline kit over here. Plug him in. Plug him in there. Oh, nice quick lock. So yeah, that's let's get it going. Righto, back down the park. Let's drag this thing out. Hook him up to the front. Righto, moment of truth. I've got light. We're on. Righto, the pressure is on, no pun intended. So I've dragged out my old compressor. What I'm going to do is I poured all the caps off, and I'm going to run a bit of a comp here, and I'll let down all 4 tyres. Each compressor is going to do 2 tyres each. So this old compressor here has already got an advantage. It's got a gauge on it. This new one doesn't. So I'm going to have to manually check it with one of these. Lucky I even had one of these. For the price you pay, you'd probably expect a gauge with the pumped up kit, to be honest. But see how it goes. That's not going to affect me in the long run anyway, because, check this out. So yeah, I would have been quite disappointed, but I've got this secret weapon here. So this is the long-term plan for my air setup here. 4-drive Evolution, automatic inflator and tyre deflator. So the thing is here, I can do all 4 tyres at once, and this controls it all. So you set your pressure, and then you just plug all 4 tyres in and you walk away from it. It beeps at you when it's done, no worries. If you are interested in these, they're available for pre-order on the 4Drive Evolution website. I have had a bit of experience with these and they are a good thing. So they're doing a 20% off pre-order, deliveries in October. So if you're interested, check them out. Righto, it's time. I'm just going to turn this one on. I'm going to leave it unhooked. That'll cut out because it's got its little air chamber, so I'm going to use that to its advantage. This one doesn't have air chamber, so that one's already screwed on, ready to go. I'm just going to start the car so I don't run the batteries flat, and let's get into it. Righto, 3, 2, 1, go. Happens here, we're both going for it. Done it. So we're on the second tyre. See what's going on over here. So the thing is with this gauge, I've figured it out the time I've been using it, is you've got to go 5 psi over what it actually says. So you've got to get to 45 psi, and then you've got to turn the compressor off, and then you can check it accurately. And it's got this annoying screw type adapter, so it takes a bit longer to get on and off. I've even found a clear winner already. This one's still going. We'll call that it. PSI. Really nice. Let's go again. So I've just got that one on. I'm going to check the pressure in this one. that one's at 32 PSI already, so it's pretty far ahead. $20, $38. We have a winner. It's reading about 27 PSI there, -5, so about 22. Well lads, time for a bloody beer I reckon. I'll show them this one. $25. I cannot wait for that tyre inflation system. So much more of this happening. The thing is, when I head off road, I really do value my time. Like, I'm always rushing to get to that destination. I'm always meeting new mates, and I just really want to have a chat, get to know them. I want to be looking for new locations or this sort of stuff. It's a lot of messing around, especially with this screw type connector. It just takes more time. It's a bit fiddly. Can't really accurately check the pressures, so. There you go lads. Didn't think it was going to be that much different. Time to finish a beer. So by the time you do 4 tyres, 8 tyres, 6 tyres, whatever, heaps of time. That's 35 PSI. It's only at 37. A bit more to go yet. Surely. $38. Yeah, we'll call it. That's it. 40 PSI. Done and dusted. Little red man. Fuck yeah. You.